Well, hello there. This is the G Pro from Logitech, and it costs $130. Way too expensive. The K95 Platinum from Corsair costs $200. Way too expensive. This, my friends, is the new MS-120 from coolermaster, and it costs $90. It comes with a keyboard and a mouse. It's a combo set. And yeah, you are seeing RGB goodness here, but what's more special about it? Well, back at Computex, we got a chance to play around with this set, and it was a really interesting experience. Coolermaster said that it was designed to offer a great price to performance combination, plus a solid upgrade from the Master Keys Lite combo set that we took a look at a while back. What interested me the most about that set was that it featured RGB lighting, mechanical switches that provided respectable tactile feedback, and the included mouse was excellent for casual gaming. The Master Set 120, on the other hand, steps things up a notch, providing a layer of extra features that some users might appreciate. So let's take a closer look right after this.
Explore your future with the Cosmos 2 case and celebrate 25 years of ambition that drives coolermaster forward. Enjoy the familiar yet still forward-looking character of the frame with solid aluminum handles. It may be the most physical you'll ever get with a computer case, but it's all worthwhile. Or get creative with any of the 13 storage options that encourage outside-the-box thinking. Meanwhile, the curved tempo glass panels on both sides ensures a lasting impression. Classically trained, but still ready for anything. The coolermaster Cosmos 2. Let's celebrate the past by building for the future.
Alright, first up, the keyboard. And it's actually not that different from the one found on the Master Keys Lite combo set, at least from a physical standpoint. It features the exact layout with the dedicated numpad, and the main body maintains a simpler yet smaller footprint, just like coolermaster's high-end Master Keys Pro lineup. But the same can be said for the build quality, and that's expected for the price that you're paying. The plastic chassis isn't as robust as high-end mechanical keyboards, so I would be extra careful when handling it. So what's the difference between this and the cheaper keyboard found on the Master Keys Lite Combo L package? Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. Coolermaster has implemented their new mechanical clicky switches. Yeah, clicky switches. Unlike the standard mechanical switches that function in 3 stages, these come with a 4th element on top of that, and it's a pretty simple one. A spring with an accompanied custom designed plunger. This in turn emulates a tactile feedback, kind of like what you'd experience when typing on a mechanical keyboard with MX Blue switches. Albeit, it doesn't feel like typing on a mechanical keyboard because I did switch between the White Fox, the G Pro, and this to see the difference or not, and it was fairly obvious because this was definitely feeling like typing on plastic switches that exhibited tactile and clicky response. But I'm really super happy that coolermaster is able to sort of emulate this feeling of a mechanical or typing on a mechanical keyboard. Actuation takes place at only 1.2 millimeters and doesn't require a lot of force to register a press, which is awesome because in my Master Keys Lite combo video, I mentioned how the keys only registered when pressed about 90% down in order for the plunger to hit the tactile dome that's located at the base. The MS-120, on the other hand, eliminates that factor, giving users a similar experience when typing on a mechanical keyboard. The rebounds on the switches were a lot quicker than expected thanks to the spring mechanism underneath the switch housing. They should also last a lot longer than the standard mechanical switches found on the Master Keys Lite combo keyboard. If you're looking to take RGB lighting to the next level, given that you're on a budget, the MS-120's keyboard features per-key RGB illumination, but the catch is that you won't be able to control it via a dedicated software, but rather a combination of these function keys. Needless to say, the user has full control to pick their desired color choice. In fact, if you love lighting effects, this keyboard is the real deal. As you can see, there are different fancy modes that fly around randomly, from rain effects to reactive touch. That was pretty fun to play around with. Plus, you can adjust each mode's speed and direction, but if you prefer to go static, there is an option for that to keep things simple. There are 9 primary colors to choose from, which obviously doesn't cover the whole RGB spectrum, but you can add 5 levels of red, green, and blue to make those colors look unique. I think coolermaster should eliminate their 16.7 million color customization marketing material off their website, since that only can be done via software, but it is generous of them to include this level of customization with just a few keys in the first place. Do note that you lose the water resistant feature found on the cheaper keyboard, but things like multimedia controls, windows, and full keys lock buttons, adjustable razors, along with UV coated keycaps that are compatible with Cherry MX stems remain identical. As for the included mouse, there's nothing really important to talk about other than the fact that it's ergonomically a much better upgrade from the one found on the Master Keys Lite combo set. It's built really well and it's designed for users who value comfort. There's proper thumb support and additional frame support for both your ring and pinky fingers. Alongside the MS-120, Cooler Master is also launching the MS-121. This combo comes with the same clicky keyboard but comes now paired with an ambidextrous mouse featuring the same sensor as the claw grip type mouse like the one found on the MS-120. Although be mindful, it will be retailed in select regions only. Both mice feature the Pixar 3050 optical sensor just like the cheaper model with 4 adjustable DPI levels that cycle between 500, 750, 1500, and 3500 respectively. They are color coordinated for differentiation, but I feel like the scaling is a little too far apart. I'm more comfortable using a mouse at either 900 or 1600 DPI setting, so not having the option to manually adjust that is disappointing, but what do you guys think? Is it fair for Cooler Master to not include this option on a sub $100 combo package? Let us know in the comments down below. The primary left and right buttons feature arm-on switches that provide excellent tactile feedback and require minimal force to press. The forward and backward buttons were comfortable to reach, no problem, and just like its cheaper alternative, the scroll wheel was well defined. And look, I've tested a lot of gaming mice priced over $70, and they have their unique characteristics when put against each other. But this particular mouse has surprised me in a lot of ways because it's an all-around package that comes with all the basic needs that a typical entry-level gamer would require. I spent the weekend playing Battlefield 1 with this set, and I gotta be honest, it was such a pleasing experience. Gaming on it was pretty awesome. I was able to fire gunshots, no problem. The arm-on switches on the mouse felt super fast, they were responsive, and the tracking was excellent too because given it's a 3050 optical sensor, obviously this set is not geared towards pro gamers because there are gaming peripherals that are suited for that task. If you're a casual gamer who just likes to spend a few hours gaming, playing AAA titles like Battlefield 1, CSGO, or any other, FPS shooters or FPS titles, this gaming set should be more than sufficient. As for lighting, there are 3 zones, one on the scroll wheel, the other one for the outer glow for the logo, and a transparent ring at the bottom. The luminosity is pretty consistent across the zones except for the scroll wheel. Lighting effects can be adjusted by holding the DPI shift button along with a combination of the scroll wheel click, forward, backward, or the right click buttons. Cooler Master is targeting this as a driverless solution that just works out of the box, and it's welcoming to see this feature on a budget peripheral set. So to conclude, Cooler Master has surprised me once again with the Master Set 120. It is an excellent set. It offers a lot of features that gamers value like clicky and tactile feedback, shorter actuations, plus a mouse that's ergonomically pleasing to use because it comes with an ergonomic feel and shape. Plus the Avago 3050 optical sensor is excellent for tracking and casual gaming. The arm-on switches are perfect, especially if you're firing gunshots. The shorter travel distance on these are excellent. It is actually super awesome. Would I recommend this over the Master Keys Lite Combo L package? Absolutely. But I would still recommend that package if you're strictly on a budget building a gaming PC. I would save that $30 into hardware. But if you really want to emulate a mechanical keyboard, this would probably be the one to get. So what do you guys think of the Master Set 120 from Cooler Master? Do you find the hybrid plastic switches to be innovative? Plus, what do you guys think of the new mouse? Feedback is always welcome. I'm Mizar with HardwareCanucks. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, also subscribe for more similar content, and we'll see you in the next one.